It's game time, we ain't playing with you. It's game time, it's game time, we ain't playing with you. That's how we ball for y'all.
What up, what up, what up? You are rocking with Doo-Wop.
And Jamel, back here again.
Yo, thanks for joining us for episode 31.
Right.
Right?
Awesome.
Really so.
Hey, man. How's everything with you?
Great.
Good? You know what I like to do?
Let's jump right into
I
topic.
jump right in them damn topics, man.
Yeah.
Let's get right to it, man. Let's get right to it. So, first topic we have is Meek Mill.
Right. There's new music out.
Yeah, Meek Mill's new music, The Heathens. You know, he dropped a quick 5-track, tracks on there. It gives me back to, like you say, he's getting back to his dreams and nightmare bag, and I like the variety of music he chose,
Yeah.
like how he started it, came from the bottom, like how he started that one. And then the next one was Time.
I'm like this.
Yeah, Times Like This. Times Like This. That's a tough track. He said times like this, you want to talk about the truth. So yeah, and then he had a Fabio on there.
Yep.
That was a good, nice little
Whenever
club
I
banger.
want.
Yeah, get you going, club banger. And then he got his night. Big Boy is cool too, but giving out Chanel featuring Future. That was different.
Yeah.
I like the vibe on that one. It actually brings you back to Future's kind of when he kind of started doing his streets anthem. But yeah, that's a good project.
Right. Coming from the bottom, definitely like that one.
Mhm.
It was different because he broke it down in 3 different phases. Like the first part had like a slow, then he sped it back up, and then he went like to another flow. It's like 3 different songs in one. Which that reminded me of the song he did before.
Yeah, that's like the original intro.
Yeah.
He started a pray for times like
Yeah,
this.
that's what it brought me definitely right back to. I like that's the song. It's like every time I hear that song, that's my favorite one right there.
or
Because the way he started off slow and he'd be like, "Wait, you all thought I was finished?"
yeah. It's the morning.
And he turns the energy all the way up.
Yeah.
But
No. That's Meek Mill's gonna give you that energy, that passion when he raps. So that's cool. And then he say, off the music side, he says he's independent with this one. So he's actually this project now he's dropping independently.
Okay.
So he's basically responsible for a lot of everything on there. So that's a good to step out, to do your independent thing and see how you do. You know what I mean? That's you gotta try it. You gotta try these new things, especially you wanna be happy with the money situation. You're gonna definitely make more money, especially you're gonna receive more awards because you're putting that time and effort in,
Yeah.
putting everything in. Um, but yeah, man. Meek Mill, man. That was a good, nice 5-track.
Yeah.
That was good. The heat to warm up. That's a warm. I think there's a warm up record because I know the album. He's definitely trying to drop the album, or even trying to get it all situated.
Yeah. But he's definitely been working hard because, that's because he just did the feature album with Rich Rod, like not even that long ago. That was probably like a month or so ago.
I would say like 2, 3.
All right, like
Yeah,
2 or
like-
3 months ago.
Yeah, if that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because maybe it was around right before Christmas.
Right before.
I think like November probably something around there. So, but yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely, hey, but Meek Mill's always working in the studio. He's always still got the hunger. You got to find that hunger, You gotta find that hunger. Cause he ain't pocket watching, but he's doing good over there. Not afraid to let you know too. But everything's motivation. Everything's motivation, and because if he can do it, you can do it. Everybody can do it. That's how everybody want to feel. He started from the bottom, Philadelphia, from the streets, and was waiting for his opportunity. He finally got his shot and opportunity, and he took it and he ran with it. So, but yeah, definitely check out that Meek Mill Heathens.
Yeah.
Got some tracks on there. that you wanna take a look out for. That's one of the new music. Uh, Carly B.
Yeah.
Carly B's back. She's dropped a little freestyle. Like what freestyle? Think about like that one. I like the beat because that was an original with Missy Elliott.
Right.
She's walk my way. You know, Missy Elliott and Tembo. You know, but yeah, that taking that beat and just flipping it and doing her own stuff. Um, I ain't gonna lie, really got my attention is the video. Probably be look like you've been, and you've been looking like you've been in the gym or some, work done and stuff. I noticed. But you're looking good. You're looking good. The video was looking good. And then talk about the video. Offset actually, they said I seen the credits on him, so he directed the video. I like all the. I wonder was he's part of the because he's into fashion a lot. So I wonder was he part of the
Costume
design.
changes.
Yeah, the designs because she had some fire wear on. She was looking definitely fire on there. She was definitely caliente. There's fire on there. The video was hot. Everything was rocking with it, and I see it. I see she's taking some subliminal shots. I don't know who she's talking about. I wonder if she talk. I don't know who she's talking about. I ain't gonna start it up. I don't know if she's talking about Nicki, but because Nicki's been buzzing crazy in the streets. But hey, it's back to music, having her freestyle. So I'm sure she's gonna drop some music, or she's gearing up to drop something. Just
Right.
testing the water. But it's a good, nice little start.
I only got two things to say.
Wow.
First, no, I like it when artists do that. When they take other people's beats and like that, and after a song that you already known, and you like would sing the hook, and then they make it their own, but they don't stay with the same flow or anything. That's always a wonderful and like very talented thing
Mm-hmm.
because that shows your range. Like you can hear the song, and I know she knew it in her head, but like I got to stay off that beat and make my own and create it. So
Yeah,
that's always a beautiful thing.
Because
Yeah.
the writer's gonna come right after you.
Oh
You
yeah,
can't-
they'd
you
be like,
can't say, now
take
wait a
it."
minute. Like, all right, you got
Be
the
like,
beat going.
uh-huh.
Don't you ride the whole don't you ride the whole
Yeah.
thing with the chorus and everything. No, you
Uh-huh.
make it your own.
Yeah, but
Make
she
it
had her
your
own
own.
flow for it and everything. It didn't
Mhm.
sound like the original, which was beautiful.
Yeah.
And the other thing, I just want to know what we counted as a freestyle nowadays, because these
It-
seem like
There was no hook. There was no hook.
that's what we counted as a freestyle.
That's basically. I mean, it's a song. Songs can be with no hook, but majority, I guess, when you take another beat and use it, because that really, I don't know, they chopped it up or anything. I think they ran with the whole beat.
I think that,
So they probably got it cleared and everything, and that's probably why they're gonna call it a freestyle.
okay,
You
because
know?
I've been wondering. Because I
Mhm.
said all these freestyles I've been seeing lately seem a
Mhm.
little well too planned out.
It's not the throwback freestyle. I mean,
Okay.
last time it was kind of like, all right, freestyle is like right off the
Be
top
like,
of
hold
the
on,
head.
hold on, I'll give you a beat.
Yeah, that's a
Boom,
free, that's a free.
and like you got it, go.
but like but I think they're really bringing it back to mixtape freestyle. Because even with mixtape freestyle,
Okay.
that's when you had a song that
Was already
played the beat, already played the beat, and then you kind of just rapped over it.
Okay.
So I think that's what they mean. It's not, not where we in the studio. I'm gonna do a little freestyle. No, it's
I
not
was
that.
like, you sound a little well too planned out.
No,
like,
that's definitely no free. You
they
can't.
like, hold on, real quick, let me play this beat on for you.
Mhm.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, I don't think she freestyled that whole thing, but but yeah, but I guess it's just because I don't think she had a hook on there. I don't think she had a hook.
I thought there was a hook though.
Very well.
Well, anyway,
Yeah,
let us
anyway.
know.
Yeah, we'll play it back again because I'll play, but I was distracted. Put it
See,
out.
I can see.
But it's good to Carly B's out there dropping music, getting her feet wet again. So definitely look out for her freestyle in that video.
Right.
Like what freestyle. That's what it's called. Right.
And then we got J. Cole.
J. Cole, man. Yeah, J. Cole, he had a little document. It's like a 9 minutes, some seconds document after he dropped his crazy freestyle at the
Yeah.
end. But yeah, I like to see different documents like that. Even your shows from you having your shows, and then also your basically your performance and who you kind of just. I think when I looked at that document, I see how it's want to keep him how to want to make sure he's level. He's level, so he's not like he's not too high strung when it comes to his celebrityness, because even in the documentary he had when he went to the Jamaican spot, and the lady didn't, asked
Didn't
him
know
like
who he
she didn't
was.
really know who he really was. But she was saying, how she had a spot in New York.
Yeah.
And then but she's like, yo, I closed it down because I was working from like 9 to 3 a.m. And here
Mhm.
is a little bit more time. I got like a 9 to 6.
Mhm.
So she's like, hey, it's a little bit more freedom.
Mhm.
But and she's like, oh, I'm not hip with everything, but what do you do? What do you? I thought that was cool, just to put that in there.
Right.
But uh, yeah, J. Cole's definitely was hungry for more with that freestyle, and y'all know that I'm still competitive. I'm still out
Mhm.
here. I'm still the greatest. No matter who you put me against, I'm J. Cole. Regardless, I'll take on whoever. You know. Um, but I also like when they showed at the end, because he made the beat. What I call that? She knows. He was showing out. He like made that beat. She knows, and now we know the song. I love that, because I mean that bring me back to my grind, my hustle. Um, when making beats and stuff like that.
Right.
I gotta feel that opportunity. I ain't get to that opportunity yet, but one day I will. I'm gonna put that in the universe. One day I will, because it's the beautiful feeling. You make the beat and then you hear everybody playing your music and playing the beat. That's just a beautiful feeling. Especially he didn't know what was gonna happen when it comes to that beat. So it shows when he started in the beginning, you just playing with the keys,
Mhm.
but then now we go back. So on Born Center, that was on his album. I love that song too. I like that song. I kept on playing it back. I went back and played it again, but yeah. Um, but yeah, no, that documentary is cool. That joint is cool. And also it's like it's not like too much planned out. It's just him picking different parts, you
Mhm.
know. So it's just him putting a little bit together. So yeah, I call that Might Delete Later Volume One.
Good. Good. I was about to say we didn't say the name at all. We
yeah,
just skip
yeah,
past that.
yeah. J. Cole Might Delete Later Volume One.
Mhm.
Uh, but yeah, no, it definitely shows his journey. Uh, and just trying to just stay down to earth. That's why I feel like he's want to stay down to earth.
Yeah. Well, he does a good job at that.
Mhm. Yeah, he does. That's J. Cole. That's his signature. He decided who he wants to be, and he's happy the way he wants to be,
Mhm.
and that's who it is. You know, and that's cool, because they always refer back to J. Cole riding his bike in New York
Oh
City.
yeah, I was thinking that was the only picture I was thinking about right now. It was dead in my head. Every time
Exactly.
I think about him being down to earth,
Uh,
just him out there riding the bike.
Chilling, riding the
Everybody
bike.
else in a car somewhere, like got to
Hmm.
get chauffeur around. He like, nah, I'm
Just
about to
going,
pop a wheel.
yeah. Now I'm gonna ride my bike, man. So that's how he is. Well, that was how he before too. He was like he didn't want no car, nothing. He was none of that. He was just I'm chilling, I'm riding my bike,
Staying
right in
humble.
Manhattan, staying humble. So yeah, so no, definitely check out that joint. That joint is crazy. That freestyle.
Right.
Yeah. Next, let's go into some movie topics. The
Tyler Perry and on Netflix.
Tyler Perry on Netflix, man. The women are going crazy. Every time Tyler Perry drops, he always gets everybody's attention. But he even told you, he's like, this one's a little
Spicy.
spicy and extra. He's like, it's not too much for the kids, but he said, put the kids to bed. I think that's what you said, Tyler Perry. Put the kids to
Mhm.
bed on this one. Because boy, did y'all put the kids to bed. I mean, when I first seen it, I caught the painting. The painting at first, it was like a Beyonce painting, and then throughout the whole movie, then he paints Michelle. Is it, no, damn Kelly. Damn, was it
Kelly. What over there?
not Kelly?
Is
Damn
Kelly?
Kelly. Yeah,
I was
Kelly
about to
Rowland.
say, how you not know Kelly
Yeah,
Rowland?
not Kelly Rowland. I said the whole name. There we go. Yeah, for Kelly Rowland. So, but she did a great job acting.
Right.
Um, um, it was surprisingly how the whole scene was. I didn't think she was going to take it there, but she took it there. The women are going crazy. 'Cause that scene where women, because they had a scene where they were basically having sex,
And paint.
having a sex scene, but it was like painting, so it
Hmm.
was kind of like it was an art, but they
Yes.
was both was naked, and it was like different colors and stuff. I see women now buying paint, going to Home Depot.
So brothers, go out there, get yourself a tarp.
Nah, it wasn't even
Get
the.
some-
I ain't see the brothers do. I see the women. The women was because
They're like, no, get yourself a tarp, and like we gonna make love like Tyler Perry. Like
yeah,
Tyler
nah,
Perry
see,
say
that's
that.
what I'm saying. The brothers wasn't doing it. The women were doing that. And they they was like had to go home. It was like, honey, got the paintbrush. I was like, oh man, y'all done started a trend now. I can see people out there, I can see people out there making love with the paint. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. You know, put like you said, put that white sheet down there,
Tarp.
whatever it is. Get the rolling. And tell your man pause, man. Boy, talk about rolling. That guy. But I like the movie. The movie had a great concept. It had a good plot. Great twist at the end. I don't want to give everything away, but you definitely go check that one out. So it's Tyler Perry, Mia Coper. Uh, basically a woman who was married, going through some things with her husband, not getting along with the family. So and then this guy come along who she represents. She's Kelly Rowland's playing as a lawyer, represents him. He's into painting. He has a law. They accused of murdering because a lot of the evidence looked like he did it. So it's a good twist. You can never go wrong with a Tyler Perry movie.
Nope.
It brings me back. Well, nah, I mean, because Tyler Perry always makes good movies for like families and things like that. This definitely gets you a lady and watch the movie.
Yeah.
But I like it. I was there for it.
Right.
I was there for it.
It's like the funny thing, they had the premiere for it, and they invited his mother for it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was seeing on the news today, they had somebody take her out for the scene.
The scenes,
Yeah, but they didn't know it was a 2-part scene.
Oh,
So she came back.
Stayed for the second part.
Yeah, so she came back, and they were like, "Oh shoot!"
I wonder which part was that, because if it was the one when they was playing with the paint. Yeah. Yeah, man.
So we just got to cover
It was
eyes.
crazy. You know what I'm saying? Shorty looking at me like, you ready to do it? You can do that move? Like, hey, get out of here. Of course I can.
Word. Go away. All right.
Hey, if you can dance, you can move. That's Chris Brown's brother. But yeah, go check out that Tyler Perry, Mita Copen on Netflix.
Right.
Spicy. But staying on movies or even series,
That show.
yeah, shows. BMF is back. BMF is back season 3. Terry and Meech, they back hustling and doing what they do from Atlanta to Detroit. They out there taking over. And then so I got to watch the first show. Go check that out. But yeah, no, they definitely is a story. It's a story to tell, and they're gonna keep telling this story, and keeping it interesting. Why you tell the story, right? I'll just say, Terry, how you like Keisha in the house? That was crazy, but just go check out that. Definitely check out that. Check out that. Because Keisha's played by Lala. I thought she was about to. Thought they was about to write her out. I was like, damn, don't write Lala out, So, but yeah, definitely good actors in there, good storytelling. So look out for that. Season 3 BMF on Stars. You dig?
Right.
But talking about some beef.
Okay.
Kanye West, man. Boy, Kanye West, still not getting along with Adidas. Sometimes they good in terms and they bad terms. But right now they on bad terms because supposedly Adidas suing them for $250 million. I don't know if it's like breach of contract or whatever the situation is. But he's not happy with them because they just released the Kanye West sneakers, and he's like, yo, I didn't rate that. I didn't agree to you guys putting that gray color. I didn't, he didn't like the colorway that they had picked out because he had nothing to do with it. So he's like, yo, I don't like that. You know, but yeah, Kanye even said, F them,
Yeah.
he ain't rocking with Adidas right now. So we gotta pay attention to see if that because I don't know if they're really just going after Kanye because of the situation. But you know, it's like you sign a contract, you got to know what's going on and figure out what the terms of that contract. You know,
Yeah.
but that's a lot of money. But he had a lot of money on the table when he was dealing with Adidas too.
hmm
Well, hey, he's out here rebranding and dropping his other stuff, his other merch. So that's Kanye West for you.
Right. That was the one thing I said about him. It's like, because as long as he keep his own name, he can just redo everything else and then rebrand it again.
Mm-hmm.
So that's probably the issue.
Yeah.
Unless he planning on got his own shoe already coming out.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Maybe I don't know if he had a contract where he can't drop something, but Kanye West, anything he's anything he touches, he's going for it. So he don't really care. I'll deal with it later.
And that'd be the other thing how he be. He'd be like, yeah, you got my name on the shoes? Nah, I'm bringing out my own.
Yeah, I'm about to drop something soon anyway. He probably
Yeah.
But
when he do it, he tell you about it in advance.
Mhm.
It won't even be like, oh, surprise. Nah. It's like next month.
Yeah.
I'm about to release my shoes.
Exactly.
So-
But he had to make sure he let his fans know, like, hey, yo, don't go buy that because I didn't approve that. I ain't approve the colorway. So
but
we
that's
gotta,
good though.
yeah, we gotta see how it, if it affects the sales with Adidas. But he's letting you know. But I think they should just come to some type of agreement and get together. You know what I mean? Because they had a great partnership. They released some good shoes. So hopefully they work out their issue because, or if he decides to cut ties, but he already apologized to him, so I don't understand the reason why a lot of backlash on that. But I hope Kanye West and Adidas worked out the issue and make some fire shoes.
Yeah. But either way, Kanye might just be better off without them though. Right about
Yeah,
now.
anytime right now. I mean, artists itself, they have the power, and he shows you have the power.
Yeah.
Like out here in Paris, selling out stadiums in like 7 minutes, 15 minutes.
And
So he definitely has the power and the fans that's going to support him with everything he do. And we're talking about that. He's like number one on the billboards, and it's not really a lot of backing when it comes to Kanye. So I'm glad he went with Vulture because I told you that song was crazy fire, man. I told you, so I'm glad to see that touch the charts in number one. That joint is fire.
Yeah. Even doing his just $20 sale.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine what else he can do with just that.
Yeah.
He's selling and making millions already just for doing that. Like, how easy could he flip another profit for something else?
Anytime. I mean, like
And that was only basic stuff. That was like shirts, the sock shoes, like pants. Yeah.
It was smart too because I've seen from the marketing perspective, he made that money back because where he was so independent, you collecting emails, you collecting all finding out where people was going to be at the location, so you can make your tour in that location. So he put everything kind of together and seeing where his fan base is, and easily made that money right back.
Right.
And the fact that he said 2 to 4 weeks that the shipping, that gives him time to that where he doesn't even have to pay for it.
Yeah.
So that's just another smart marketing thing that he did and it worked for him. Obviously, we talked about that. But yeah, hopefully they get together or Kanye just said, forget it, I'm just gonna cut ties and just do my own thing. But if you're looking at the billboards, he told all his supporters to go and buy the CD from the vinyl to make the sales go up even more. Because they took it, they was taking it off and putting it on. So he was like, yo, go buy the vinyl and go buy this. Go download the actual song. No download, go buy it. And they went and bought it, and now he's on a number one on the billboards. So it just shows you, the power that people have, especially the fan base.
Yeah.
So
Well, especially Kanye, because back in the day when he did that 50 versus, oh no, Kanye versus 50,
mhm.
you remember that?
Oh, of
Where
course
he
I
was
remember
like,
that.
yo, if he could sell more. But even though I know 50 wasn't going to hold out to that, he said I was going to quit rapping.
Yo, nah, that was part of, I mean, them two kind of collectively at that time, that was a great move for them.
Hmm.
Because 50 was in a different category. It was really more like rap against pop,
Hmm.
because Kanye was on his pop at that time.
Yeah.
So he was like, he gonna win anyway. It don't even matter, if he sold more. He's like, I'm gonna win anyway. Just the fact that we putting it together and making it
Yeah.
like an event.
Hmm.
Like, oh, who's gonna sell more? At the end of the day, they both was winning.
Yes, they
you
both
know,
won financially wise.
easily. That
Pockets
was
got fat.
so. Well, yeah. And that's a smart business move on top of that. But talking about smart business move, you got Nas. Nas Escobar, man. Uh, he's actually part of the new casino that they're building in Queens.
Right.
It's a $5 billion project.
Project.
Yeah, that they're doing. Um, that's just cool alone because just from you being part of Queens and being a pioneer of Queens, and now you're part of something so big. That's just another step of how hip hop can actually push the culture.
Hmm.
And work together with billionaires and all that stuff, and make a difference in your actual community, because that's going to bring more jobs. That's going to bring more awareness to Queens. They said what they have 300 employees for the housing units, 10 acres of new amenities they have there, 1,600 new hotel rooms
Hmm.
that they're going to do existing by the highs. They said also they're going to have more supporting transportation for the JFK. So that's definitely going to boost Queens up, especially when you bring that type of casinos. Any type of casinos, you always got to have more revenue into the city.
Definitely.
So that was big. I was like, okay, you know, that's good for Queens itself,
Hmm.
and for actually hip hop legend to be part of that. That's what the legends need to do. That's what they need to step up and be, more into that, more involved in that, especially putting their hands in it. You're gonna make so much money, it's not even crazy.
Yeah. And he was using his platform too. He said he wanted to get the word out to the people to let them know that was going on,
Mm-hmm.
which is more helpful.
Gonna
So,
have like the dance club in there, so the fact that we're gonna have a dance club, you're gonna see more artists come out there and perform.
right.
And then they also got a spot so you can go relax. They're definitely gonna bring a lot of revenue coming in Queens. So yeah, definitely look out for that. And that's a salute to Nas being part of that too.
Right.
Um, Next we have Wendy Williams. She has the Wendy Williams documentary talking about where is Wendy Williams. Mm-mm-mm. You know, I don't know what the hell happened, but I think the family is suing Lifetime because they didn't really approve of this. Because I'm not gonna talk bad about Wendy, because I feel like she's going through something with her health. I forget what it's called with Graves, but she has a different disease that is not curable. But then they got Wendy looking crazy out there.
Yeah.
Um, I don't even see her. She wasn't even finishing the show. It was more like her family members and people around her. It was like her manager. Shout out to Will for having that much patience, man. Dang, having that type of patience. Dealing with Wendy. Um, Wendy could be a tough person to deal with, but I guess she's just unhappy. It looks like she's definitely unhappy. She needs the type of help. Um, mentally stage is not there. They kind of portrayed her. I guess she's suffering with alcohol because I guess she's dealing with a lot of things that she just keep going to drinking. You know. But yeah, but Wendy's. I thought the documentary would be a little bit different. Like I think she's coming like the storyteller, how what she been through, and I thought they was kind of putting something together. But more likely it was just her looking crazy.
Well, he has two diseases or things that I forgot.
There-
One of them is where she forgets a lot. I forgot what it is.
autism No,
No,
it's
no, no.
autism. I
It's
know
like
she has the, I forget what it's called, the eye bulging thing. That's why she always looks like that.
yeah.
But no, I mean the fact that she was thinking that she about to get signed again. She went out to L.A. and she thought she was gonna, she just went out there. She didn't even bring her manager Will. Just went out there and sat down with the network. And I was like, oh, how could you be in that type of stage to try to think you're gonna get a show when you're in that type of stage? Like, what went on in that room? They probably was looking at you kind of like, what are you doing here? And then it kind of gave her that Hollywood talk, like, oh yeah, nah, yeah, we're gonna get back to you like another 2 weeks or so. And then they updated like, nah, I never called her back. So she's trying to get back into it. And then also she was trying to start a podcast too. She was trying to start a podcast, but I think she needs to just focus on her health. 'Cause I don't know how much years she been in the game. I guess she had to be over like 30 some years, maybe some crazy number like that in the game. You know,
Oh yeah. Well,
you
I believe it's called dementia. She has, where she forgets stuff. So
dementia.
right
Okay.
now,
Yeah, look, yeah, she does have
so
dementia a
yeah,
little
so
bit.
right, that's what it is mainly.
Mm,
So in her head, she may think that she's good
yeah.
because she's forgetting that she has a problem over and over again.
Oh, she always reminds you about her foot. Like every time
That's
they
a different
was
thing because you gotta walk. 'Cause she
like,
get,
look at my foot.
uh-huh.
Like, Wendy, we understand, it's not curable, and people go through things, so we understand that. But make sure you just take care of your health. That's the number one thing, man. That's number one thing you want to make sure you do. You want to make sure you're healthy, and there's nothing wrong with taking a break. You've been in the game for so long. It's okay to take a break, but I guess she's so used to being in the spotlight, having paparazzi, all this and that, the fame. She likes that. She enjoys that, and I guess she misses that. She wants that back. It's like she said, "Oh, I'm back on TV. I want to be back on TV." Right. Well, you're back on TV, but you don't want to be back on TV in this way, because it doesn't look good and it doesn't portray you good. You know, even though people say, oh, she might deserve it because yeah, because all Wendy was she was a gossiper, so
Right.
she wasn't. It wasn't no friendliness. She was talking about people they had diseases too, so it wasn't like a lot of people were not showing her sympathy because they know she talked a lot of junk and she affected a lot of lives when it came to different relationship. It was involved, anything when it comes to divorces, all that. It was her. She's the queen. She's the queen of this thing. But nah, nobody, I never wish nothing bad on nobody like that.
Nah.
That's not even. You guys gotta look deeper into your soul and be like, damn, all right, is it that serious? Even though I know you probably holding a grudge, you're holding a grudge. I can't say how you feel, but you never want to hold on to that type of energy for a person. But I wish Wendy Williams the best. I hope she gets healthy, and hopefully when she's back and ready, she'll hit us with it. Hit her with being Wendy Williams again.
Yeah.
What is how you doing? What is that?
How you doing?
Yeah. How you doing? We wish you the best. Wish you the best. So let's get into some sports, man. I got Saturday. Got the Lakers and the Nuggets. We got LeBron James and Joker. They're playing 8:30. So I'm definitely gonna tune into that. See who's gonna come out there. Everybody been looking. I think they both averaging like 26 points, something like that. So they both definitely leaders on the team, holding it down. So I'm gonna tune into that. See if the Lakers. I think I don't know if they're home or not, but see if they're home. Hmm. But they're on a winning streak, so they said the Lakers is on a winning streak, 4 straight home winning streak. So I guess they are home. Um, but yeah, so we're going to check at that, and then on Sunday, I like my Knickerbockers. So tune in for the Knicks.
Yeah.
they play the Cavaliers, so we have the Jalen Brunson against the hometown Donovan Mitchell. That's a good point guard matchup. That's gonna surely gonna go down to the wire on that one. It's always interesting when them two play up. And I'm gonna check out that on Sunday. It's at 7 p.m. ESPN. So some nice basketball matches gonna check out for the weekend. Yeah. Mhm. So let's get into some little bit of technology. You know how
Yeah.
well, I wouldn't even say technology, but yeah, it's technology because
Oh, no, it's definitely technology.
yeah, no, it's definitely it. The reason why I say it's definitely technology because it's a Spanish artist. She's she's actually gonna be the first one to marry AI generated holograph. So when I say marry a holograph, I'm talking like this is gonna be a man, grown man, glowing,
Mhm.
shining, and that's her mate. We talked about how AI somebody's gonna do something with AI. We talked about the AI sex box and all this stuff like that. It's a new companionship, a new generation that's gonna be developed. And now she's definitely she's gonna walk down the aisle with one.
Yep.
What I found that was interesting when they actually showed the clip of it, how they were eating together. So it
Mhm.
was like she probably I don't know if she programmed it or how did that work, but um it was kind of funny how he ended up complimenting on her food. Like they were sitting down eating, she was eating, he was eating, and he was like, "Yeah, no, it was this. I like this. Yeah, you
Yeah.
put this. Forgot what she used,
She
but
said she added sweet potatoes
sweet
to it.
potato. There you go.
And he was
Yeah,
like, "Oh, that was a good idea."
yeah. Like
I
so
can taste it. It's
yeah.
good.
Like, huh? All right.
No.
So, but no, what's interesting? I read it when I was reading some of the comments. I was like, I was looking down and it was like, I bet she happier than most of you women out there. I was like,
Oh no, I
uh,
watched another video of them. Oh,
uh-huh.
she is dumb happy. She's like, yo, she's like, there's another video where she comes home from work
Mm,
and he's washing dishes.
mm.
There's no real dishes though, but
How could it be? It's a hologram. How could
there's
it
no
be?
real dishes. There's no real water, but you hear the water running,
Uh-huh.
and you see him keep picking up dishes. And he's like, "Baby, how was your day today?" And she was like, "Ah, it was. You know what? I wish I could spend more time with you, but I'm happy that you learned how to turn yourself on when
Mm,
I'm not around." He's like, "Yeah, but I'll be missing you when you're not around. I
mm,
wish there was a better way for us to finish." She's like, "Aw." And she
mm,
like, "What kind of coffee do you want?"
mm,
He like, "Do you want coffee?" No, she asked if you want coffee or tea. He was
mm.
like, "Coffee." And I'm sitting there watching her. I'm like, "Are you really making coffee for a hologram?"
All right.
She is just laughing,
Uh-huh.
having a good time,
Mm.
smiling. She looks mad happy.
I
Oh,
can
yeah.
I can see that being a thing, but not holograph. But yeah, for her to be excited about that, that just shows you sometimes women just want you to say the right things. They just want to hear the right things to make them happy, what's going on with her, she's happy in her situation where the point she want to sit there and say, you know what, I want to marry this guy. I love
Mhm.
that. I love him so much. I want to marry him. You know. So, but that was interesting and crazy at the same time.
Definitely.
But
But
just looking into that, now I can see, okay, if this AI gets so good and so efficient, now there might be somebody can you come home to and they're doing the dishes. A robot, AI might be doing the dishes. It might be when you come home, AIs might be cooking you a meal when you get home. So that's just the beginning. This is just the beginning of everything. So imagine what it's gonna look like when everything really start getting intact with the robots.
mhm.
They're really, it's gonna be a interesting dynamic because if you can come home and they're doing the dishes, you can come home and they're cooking you food, you really might fall in love with
Oh
them.
no, but she really seen. It's like
Yeah.
the AI. They got it's AI Lex.
Hey Alex.
Yeah,
Okay.
and they got a Instagram called Hybrid Couple.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it is actually it looked real nice. She looked like she having the time of her life.
Mm.
She asked him even like, how would you preference to be? Do you want to grow old? And he asked her, what would you like? And then he answered their own question. He like, you know what? I know you would like it if I grow old as you grow old, so we can grow old together.
Yeah, she did ask him like, "Oh, would you like to grow?" She said, "Do you want to stay the same or do you want to grow old?" And he was like, "Nah, of course, I want to grow old with you. Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to be
He
growing old
asked.
together." Yeah.
He asked her first. He like,
Hmm.
what do you like? He like, you know what? I know you would really like it if we grew old together.
Yeah.
So I would go with that.
Hmm. Yeah. 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 Hey, that's just that was interesting. I was like,
Mhm.
because that's just, I was like, wow, we talked a little about that. I was like, hey, someone's gonna end up getting into these type of relationships.
Yeah.
Now somebody's actually she want to be the first one to marry a AI,
That's
a hologram.
And they're gonna say it's gonna be an interesting wedding because they're gonna have like humanoid robots too for at the guest. I guess
Hmm.
I don't know. They're gonna be on the broom side, and they're
Yo.
gonna have regular people there too. But like I guess her family, so her family, and I guess similar technology for his side. So
That's gonna be interesting. I want to see their wedding. I want to see what that that looks like. But damn, that's just crazy. How technology is really involved in relationships. People finding their companionship with other uh ways that is not human. I'm like,
you say
oh, we'll pay attention to it. I still want a human.
that's good.
But I'm not gonna knock it. Hey, whatever you like, that's what you like. You know. Hey, I'm just reporting on it. That's it. Sticking on AI. We have X. X is finally they actually now you can call and actually video call on X. So that's something new that Elon just added to the platform.
Right.
So I mean that's pretty cool. I think they're just falling in line with a lot of things now. Everybody's I want to say copying of each other, but they just like, hey, let me see what that platform does. I can do this too. So that's gonna be interesting. That's gonna be interesting. Um, when it comes to that, I wonder because they said now you don't have to, you don't have to have your phone number. You can just easily just make a call and do video calls. That's gonna be like every way now impossible because now social media is so strong where it's like you don't even want to use your phone anymore. Now you can reach out to everybody just through social media, you
Yeah.
know? So it's like that's just like Instagram, um, Facebook, it all has that type of technology, but now like all platforms are gonna have like only thing I guess TikTok doesn't have that yet. They don't have the video
The
in
call.
the call yet, no. But majority all the platform does that. So hey, that's something added to the platform X.
Yeah. He wanna. I guess he really want to show that he ready to compete with the other ones.
Yeah,
By
cause
doing this, it's like, ah,
like yo, I'm gonna keep.
move over.
Yeah, nah. What you guys do, I can do too.
Yeah.
And that's definitely how
Mhm.
it's looking like the battle of technology. Everybody's
Mhm.
battling. They putting everything together and battling. I think that joint is cool. So yeah, yo, Elon hit me. You know what I'm saying? Holla at me. Um,
But hold on, before you go there, but like you said, I
uh,
got a few people that I only talk to on like the social media. Like I
no,
actually don't have their own number. Like
yeah.
I have their social media, and I would like hit them up on there.
Hmm.
So I ain't got them on the media. I'm like,
Yeah, I mean that's shoot, that's a lot. Sometimes you meet a person, they be like, "Oh, yo, just what your gram is," or what's now. Now you can say, "What's your X? What's your Because now you can add them onto the X, and then they can call you. You can make calls and video chat. So that's social media is definitely another way of communication where you don't even need to have their numbers no more.
yeah. The other thing is to think about how times has changed. See, like
Oh,
back in the day, you would have to get a phone book to find somebody's number,
oh my
and you would
god.
call them up, be like, "Yo, what's your number so I can reach you? Cause I ain't got no other way to reach you." Nowadays, you be like, oh, I think I
I'm,
want to talk to who? Put the name in like social media and pull it up, send
mm,
them a message, boom. If it's
yeah,
like it's
yeah,
easier now to get in contact with just about anybody, even if you don't know them, haven't even seen them,
uh-huh.
haven't even met them now. So you just reach out and connect with somebody like nothing.
That is true. That is true.
Before you need to know like their whole spelling name, you can just get
You
close now.
you ping you.
Yeah, have one person in common with them. Be like, yeah, that's the person.
Yeah, you just look at all. Okay, yeah, and I remember that person.
Yeah,
Follow. Boom. Okay, follow back. All right, call.
there you go.
It's that simple. It's very that simple. That's social media for you. Social media. But even talking about social media, yo, and Elon is actually suing the Open AI. And what his name was, Sam Altman. Because he feels that they had a type of agreement. I guess they probably had a type of agreement where with this AI technology, it was not going to be singled out to only the rich. It's going to actually be for everybody. And I guess now they're in their way, they're trying to change the leveling field.
Hmm.
And so Elon's actually fighting for humanity because he's feeling like it's kind of unfair. Because how do you want to give certain groups access to different sorts of AI? No, everybody should have the rights to use AI the way everybody has. Nobody should be, well, I make more money here, I make more money there. I get to specially use this part of AI.
Yeah.
No, it opens up to give it to everybody, keep it in a playing field so people can progress using AI however they feel free to use it. Um, so that's how they're in a, I guess he's just battling and want to stick up for that situation.
Oh, that's smart though. We definitely need that.
Yeah, we need somebody who has the power, who has the money to
Yeah.
actually go to war with that. And it's a lot of stuff going on behind the scene about this AI. 'Cause he's not
Hmm.
happy with. Oh, I was seeing why. I was like, why are you not happy with OpenAI? But like, it's like I swear, like they're all friends. They're all private partnerships. They're all everything's together.
Uh-huh.
But they're gonna voice their opinion when they see something that they don't like, that somebody else is using it the wrong way.
Yeah.
Because they don't remember this thing is so new that they don't want to turn this into a bad thing. We want to keep this organized, keep it fair playing. Don't want to make sure, the rich is going to get richer using this and the poor is going to get poorer because they don't have access to certain things.
Right.
No, it's a tool for everybody to use, and that's how we want to keep it. Obviously, I told you technology is going to cost some money, but let's not say, oh, okay, you that type of person, you that type of level of person, okay, this is for you. Oh, you that type of person, okay, no, that AI is just for you. No, it's let's keep it playing field. Let's keep it even. Let's keep it even, Steven. So, we pay attention to that and see how that affects AI with the open AI and Elon. See what the updates and what comes out of this lawsuit.
Then we got the Apple Car.
Well, we had the Apple Car, but let's talk about the Apple Car. We talked about the Apple Car. It was supposed to be releasing in 5 more years. This project's been working down. They've been working over a decade on this project, but they just recently canceled it. They called it quits. They said, you know what, we're done. I was surprised. I was like, wow, I can't believe they did that. I can't believe they did that. But know what I can see? I can see them partnershiping with another company. Because think about it. When you have Apple alone, even when it was the iPods in the car, it was already had implementing Apple with it. It was like having the Apple chargers built in with the car. So I can
Hmm.
see Apple still heavily partnershiping with a company to make a electric car, but not just making solely for Apple. It's like because that way they don't have to. I mean, they can partnership. So they already have their electric car going now and say, hey, let's put all out of our products into this car, and then there you go. So I could definitely see them partnershiping with them. But I was surprised they canceled it. I was like, oh shoot, they canceled it. 'Cause I was looking forward because I seen a lot of little demos of an Apple car,
Mhm.
with the Apple symbol on there, charging it up, plugging it in. So but I guess they got another thing. They got something else coming. It's gotta be something that they're working on, something else that they're gonna reveal. Because if they stop focusing on this, what else are they focusing on?
Yeah.
So I'm sure they're focusing on something else.
But no, I was thinking the same thing you were thinking. Like they're probably partnering up with like another company, or they're just gonna branch out and like spread out through all the companies and be like, yeah, we're not doing our thing, but our product could help your product in this, and that takes away from the whole liability of everything else. Because the safety inspections they gotta pass and all that stuff to get for the cars and stay with, that's gonna be a lot more work on for them.
Yeah, it's definitely going to even out their workload, because it ain't easy.
No,
Especially
for a new
any
company.
anything Apple touches is strong, heavy product. It's the good quality.
Yeah,
So they were, if they was coming out with a car, everything had to be right.
right.
This is a whole company. This is not like no, they was planning to do their own car company, Apple. So, but we'll keep paying attention to that because I definitely can see them partnershiping with somebody in the
Yeah,
future. I don't know who they're gonna partnership with, but I can see them definitely making that partnership with a car company, electric car company, electric car company. But still sticking on robots and then technology. So I seen where they said now you can build a house with robots. So I mean I thought that was interesting because we was talking about putting 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 things together, and now robots is going to be probably in the future is going to be now a part of building houses. Because if they have the machine to build a house, they had two different ones. I had two different ones I've seen. Um, but I can play a clip.
you talk about the 3D printer one.
Yep.
Yeah, the 3D
hmm
printer one's been big,
You
and
want to
that
talk
one.
about it since you want to talk about it?
Oh no, I was giving you time to find the clip while you were doing it.
Then which one you gonna talk about?
No, no, you can go ahead. I was just giving
Nah,
you some time.
but but that's another.
Yeah,
That's something to talk about. We can talk about it.
it's like they got the 3D printer one, and they actually let people invest in that one too lately, so that they can get a little share of that. That's supposed to be big, and they had it used it from some of the people that lost their houses too. They were using it because it's just easier to make.
When you mentioned the 3D printer, I seen I started thinking like, okay, when we was talking about Mars, so I can
Hmm.
see them use if they find some way to get that in there into the spaceship. I can see them using that to definitely use that on Mars
Oh
to
yeah, that's
build
what
a
I was
whole
saying.
house.
That'd be like a way more easier
hmm
because the material that they use for it is just like
It's very light.
concrete, yeah. Or they could just make the material based off the Mars territory and what's up there. So if they could take the same resources that are on Mars already, or they just need is a machine, they don't need anything else.
Yeah.
And then with the new AI systems and stuff like that, you don't need a human up there just running it.
No, no. Yeah, that's. I think, and that's why I think talking about robot. I think that's part of the whole revolution of robots because now you can send robots to space.
Mhm.
You can have them build stuff so where you don't have to have a human being um in that condition of the weather, if it's like the climate, the temperature,
Be like
and all
bump
that
that,
stuff. They don't care about that. Like that's not gonna affect them.
be like bump that one miss puncture in your suit and you're gone. Whole body's out the suit.
It's like we don't want to, and that's good too. It's like don't experiment with humans,
Yeah.
experiment with robots. Like
Yeah.
oh damn, that AI didn't make it. Nope.
Like send them back,
Yeah,
download.
like oh, bring them. So it's like don't. That's why I think that we need this. We need the robot revolution
That's
because
kind of teamwork.
yeah, it's gonna broaden everything. They're part of something much bigger than what we think.
Hmm.
Because you can use them for a lot of things. We're talking about like little things for human stuff like cooking, cleaning, da da da. They're thinking about they can build the planet over there. They
Definitely.
can help build this over there. That's what they thinking. They're not thinking about no damn little stuff. They talking about wait, hold on, I can send him there. I think what I always say, it take like 2 hours maybe to get to space. Think of that. 2 hours to get to space, had a robot up there, whatever. Go to the next planet, build there, da, da, da. So it's that's damn. That's we future talking. We really talking some future talk. But hey, I could see a lot of that stuff happen. But yeah, so we was talking about the robots. But yeah, so he basically is a robot that actually builds a house.
Who invented the house-building robot is really a genius. There is no need to hire workers to build a house with it. No concrete is required either. A house can be built in 2 days. How is this done? Steel and concrete are generally used in traditional building construction. It is to make the house stronger, but house-building robots have completely subverted the traditional way of building houses. It can easily complete the task of building a house with only one robotic arm. First, design a 3D house model on the computer and calculate the wall dimensions of the house. Then the data is both transmitted to the inside of the robot system. At this point, it can start building a house. The most important part of a building robot is its mechanical arm. It is composed of steel, aluminum, and some carbon fiber composite materials. Can extend up to 92 feet. A laser tracker and vision camera are installed at the front end. The robotic arm can accurately place the picked bricks at the designated location. It can even achieve the functions of reserving doors and windows. It's so amazing. The guy who invented that.
So that's different, So I can see people are gonna be using that more. Like I said, in 2 days, build a nice house in 2 days. That's technology for you. Future technology.
Definitely.
With
only one arm to build everything.
Mm-hmm.
Think about how many hands it needs to build a house.
There should be a lot, damn near 50, 20, 30 people just to build one house sometimes, especially if you want to get it done in 2 days.
And it stay.
So that's something to pay attention to when it looks out to house building robots. Let's talk about Nvidia. When we're talking about jobs and things, so that's going to be something interesting because Nvidia. But yeah, man, I was like, I got it. I got it. Hey, man, we know it's going to be somebody at the end of the part is going to get the bad stick when it comes to AI. We knew it was going to happen. We knew it was going to definitely affect certain markets. But now these tech billionaires, damn near trillionaires, are telling you, like, I'm giving you a heads up. I'm letting you know. Don't go to school for that. Like, don't put your career around this. Because if you put your career around this, you're going to be disappointed. I'm warning you right now. I'm letting you know. AI just figured this out.
That's horrible.
They're not going to need you. They figured it out. I'm not going to need you. They figured it out. It's bad. It is bad. But
we had a whole code movement. It's going to be big.
It's real. So
like, nah.
That's over.
Be like, I'll pick up the phone. Like, could you scrap that? This is no longer a movement.
It's like, hey, they're not going to need you. Do not come back to work next week. AI just replaced you. We'll have your pension check. Or we'll find something else for you to do. But don't come here and try to build another whole career around this. So, hey, at least they're letting you know. I'm letting you know he told you. Don't say we didn't warn you. Yo, but let's get my favorite subject. Motivation. I need a motivation. So this one says, you can't be thankful for what you have. Be thankful for what you have escaped. I'm like, yeah, that's damn near true. You know what I'm saying? Like some people like, damn, I wish I had this. I wish I had that. I'm not happy with this, happy with that. Shit, think about what it could have been. You know, well, what could have happened if you wasn't in a different position? You know what you actually escaped, you got rid of. You know, they always think about the bad things, but you gotta think about the stuff that you overcame or things you escaped. That's what that's what I got when I heard about that. Like, yeah, shit. At the end of the day, things can always be worse.
Right.
You know, you think it can't get no worse? Believe me, it can. It always can get worse. So be thankful for the things you escape. Be thankful that the things that's going on is not the worst. And I always say, you're at your worst and you're at your worst, guess what? It can only get better.
Right.
That's the only thing is next is to get better. You can't stay feeling the worst forever. It's only one result is to get better. And you have the power to make it get better with your actions, your mind, and the things you do, way you feel, and even the things you say. Talk it into existence. Say I'm gonna have a good day. Say I'm gonna do this. Say I'm gonna accomplish this. You know, and shit, it might just happen. You never know.
Right.
So that's what I got out of that. And another one is shoot, man. Life can be stormy. Hold your umbrella up high and be patient because the sky will clear soon. Amen.
You
You
can
know?
say, okay.
That's when you go to the church on that one because shoot, man. It's gonna be some rainy days. I already like I said one thing before, yeah. But it's gonna be some rainy days. It's gonna be some storms. Let's thank God that we got an umbrella. Just keep that umbrella. Some raindrops hit, keep hitting on you. These winds keep pouring down on you. Keep going through the worst. Keep going through the battle. Keep going through the storm. Shit. Guess what? Eventually that sun gonna shine.
Right.
It's gonna start raining. It's gonna be clear. And then when it's clear, you're gonna look back, damn, yo, I survived that storm.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're going through a storm, don't worry, it's gonna clear up. It's gonna clear up. Shit, I ain't gonna lie, I got a storm. I feel like a storm's over me now. It's like, I feel like a storm's over me now. The wind is blowing everything.
I'm at the clear side right now, so I'm all right.
Oh no, I'm not. It's a storm right now. It's like so much I feel like I gotta do. Feel like I gotta accomplish this. I gotta do. But guess what? It's gonna be clear days.
Right.
I'll be back on that beach again.
See, that's a good
But anyway, till we get to the beach, we're gonna go through the storm, and we're gonna go to the storm together, and that's the best thing. But yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Thanks for joining for episode 31.
right.
You've been rocking with Do Vibe.
And Jamel.
Likes, subscribe, share, comment, and I'll see you for the next one. Peace.
All right.
I love it. You guys are so great.